Broadcasting live from Oriole Park. At Camden Yards here in Charm City. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Andrew Cashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Andrew Cashner, big guy, big arm. You know, he's been the guy that everybody's wanted to get their hands on. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 220 pounds. Hard thrower, 95 to 97. Good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
First delivery to him on the way. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off. Cashner, or just Cash for short. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mancini is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. His lifetime line against Andrew Cashner. He's been good. 6 for 9. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The designated hitter, Yonder Alonso.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yonder Alonso. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mancini is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Aaron Bummer will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting third.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now for the White Sox. James McCann
Leading
will
off for
get
the
us
White
started
Sox,
in the top of the
the
second.
catcher, James McCann.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Batting
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward.
Charlie
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And that's in there. Base hit.
batting eighth, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Tilson stands at first with one out. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's 1 for 5. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through. A base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Up next for the White Sox.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in for his second at bat, Leury Garcia. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Cashner will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. White Sox on top, 2-0. And here's Renato Nunez.
Leading off.
He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
1-1.
0-1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he chased it in the dirt. McCann corrals it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Jimenez. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Joey Rickard.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Joey Rickard. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 on the ground to the right side. Sanchez is up with it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now in the box, Jose Abreu, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Abreu makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, James McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 is taken, strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
McCann, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cashner pauses. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Chris Davis now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Jimenez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Boston wins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the shortstop, number 1.
Now at the plate, number 1. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Two and 0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Here it comes, 2-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Sanchez towards second. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. And the White Sox are out in front, 2-0. Striding into the box, Charlie Tilson. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
The right fielder, Charlie Tilson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. 3-0 now.